Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. Appears for some reason our script is not on the prompter system, so I'm going to have to go off of paper for now. A Palestinian protest happening this afternoon showing their frustrations against the Hamas-Israel war. That protest happened along West Avenue and Cass Street earlier this afternoon. One protester told us more than 30,000 people have been murdered. Now there's 60,000 injured in the ongoing conflicts, saying not only are people being starved, water lines are being shut off, which is leading to folks dying from dehydration.
I care about my fellow man, and honestly, like, this could be us next, like, you never know, and wouldn't you want the world on your side? And I just really feel for all of those innocent people being killed, like, or their whole families killed and they're left alone.
Valdez says she decided to protest to get the word out to the community. She also adds she believes that many people are unaware of what is happening. Well, Congressman Derek Van Orden opened up a new office today. That's according to the National Republican Congressional Committee. This comes as Van Orden is expected to make an important announcement about the state of the race as we enter the election year. He says out of all the issues he's looking to tackle, one of his biggest priorities is ending child slavery.
So the Biden administration is subsidizing child slavery in Africa because in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where they mine cobalt, that's done, 30% of the artesian mines are run by children who are mining with their hands.
Now, the new NRCC battle station is serving as the battlefront for Van Orden's re-election.
Hey everyone, a good Saturday evening to you. Another cloudy and partially foggy day. What else is new, right? But check out those temperatures today. Well above average once again. 37 the high in La Crosse, 36 in Eau Claire, 36 in Sparta, even a 41 down in Boscobel. Now look at how the month of January has played out. We started on the mild side for the first about 11 days of the month or so, and then we went into the deep freeze on the week of the 14th through the 20th, and then back into the milder temperatures this week. But with those warmer 30s for highs came plenty of clouds and periodic fog as well, and that was the trend through today. We started with some fairly thick fog early this morning, but as the day progressed, not overly foggy here in the immediate La Crosse area, but plenty of low clouds and kind of dreary conditions once again. Now, currently looking at mainly cloudy conditions, some clearing not too far off to our north and west, but boy, that clearing line just can't seem to make its way to the south and east, so we're going to stay socked underneath the clouds and fog once again tonight. Current temperatures between about 30 and 35 degrees, cloudy with areas of fog overnight. Lows in La Crosse around 32. That is well above average. Our average low is 10 degrees, so well above that. How much longer will these milder temperatures stick around, and when are we going to see the sunshine? I'll try to answer those questions coming up with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Bill. Well, today, Island Outdoors hosted their annual ice fishing tournament. Folks had just 3 hours to catch as many fish as possible. Starting at noon, an estimated 500 fish were caught between 200 fishermen. We spoke with the owner of Island Outdoors, who tells us what his favorite part of this day is.
Today, we didn't hear a single thing about anyone couldn't start their four-wheeler out in the middle, you know, nothing. There was nothing came through as anything happened, so I like a good, safe derby. Everybody gets home, and that's all I care about, really.
Gardner adds, because of the warming temperatures, you should take extra caution when going out on the ice because it can be softer than what it appears to be. So if you are looking to go out on the ice, just be cautious. Well, 6th to 8th grade students across 19 counties gathered in southwest Wisconsin today, participating in the annual Brains and Brawn competition. It was organized by the Diocese of La Crosse and was held at Aquinas High School, bringing hundreds of students together competing in different categories, with one team testing their intellectual abilities, or brains, while another team participates in a basketball tournament, showcasing their brawn. One official we spoke with says his favorite part is seeing enjoyment from others.
Well, I think just the kids having a great time. The kids really kind of enjoy It's a little bit of a state tournament for middle school kids.
Bishop Callahan ended the ceremony by celebrating Mass at St. Joseph and giving the awards out to the winners of the Brains and Brawn competition. One annual meeting was held tonight celebrating the connection and community across the region celebrating the LGBTQ community. This is the 20th year of Seven River Center, creating a safe and comfortable space for folks. The center provides education and support throughout the community. Tonight's meeting helped educate the community on the center's financial situation and what they are looking forward to for the next 20 years. The board,
we have great support, but there are, I'm sure, lots of areas and groups that don't know how to get involved, and we just say, reach out. Please give us what you can, whether it's just supporting our programs, helping with funding, helping us find people for our board.
The center says they plan to continue offering high-quality programs and are looking forward to continuing offering a safe and affirming space for the LGBTQ community. Well, turning now to the 2024 presidential campaign. The two remaining GOP primary candidates are out of the trail this weekend, along with President Biden, who is already looking ahead to a general election. Republican candidate Nikki Haley is in South Carolina tonight, looking to salvage her long-shot bid to the presidency. CBS's Christian Benavidez reports.
From the courtroom to back on the trail, former President Donald Trump hosting a rally in Nevada Saturday after he was in a Manhattan courtroom Friday, ordered by a jury to pay writer E. Jean Carroll more than $80 million over making defamatory statements.
We will immediately appeal. We will set aside that ridiculous jury.
It's a preview of Trump juggling his legal challenges and political ones.
This November, we're going to win the swing state of Nevada. You ever think of it as a swing state?
All this as the debate over the border heats up.
Our border is open and gushing. It's a big gushing wound.
President Biden is looking to salvage an immigration deal in Congress.
A bipartisan bill would be good for America and help fix our broken immigration system.
Speaking in South Carolina.
And you're the reason Donald Trump is a defeated former president.
This banner flying in Vegas today, where Democrats are looking ahead to 2024. Vice President Kamala Harris is there. Nikki Haley, meantime, is in her home state of South Carolina. The GOP primary there is still about a month away. It's a long shot bid for Haley, who is trailing in the polls. Christian Benavidez, CBS News.
Well, coming up on News 8, Americans are spending more times on their cell phones. The average person spends 4 hours and 37 minutes on their phone each day. Stay with us. That's up next.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
I know it's not my business, but I just had to tell you.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
Yeah, maybe we should all keep this to ourselves. No selfies.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
Get any phone free when you switch to US Cellular. US Cellular, built for us.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
Everybody likes something for nothing. Now at Home Furniture, when you spend $4.99 or more for something, like this Marin sofa, you'll pay nothing down, nothing for interest, nothing for sales tax, and pay nothing for shipping. Shop your favorite furniture and mattresses and get them with nothing down, nothing for interest, nothing for sales tax, and nothing for shipping. Now that's something. The Something for Nothing sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Americans are becoming more dependent on their smartphones. Christine Lazar has that story and some good news about the economy in this Eye on Consumer report.
A new report shows the economy expanded more than expected at the end of 2023. The Bureau of Economic Analysis says the nation's gross domestic product, or GDP, grew at a 3.3% pace in the fourth quarter. The boost was fueled by increased consumer spending. Bottles of Robitussin Honey CF Max day and nighttime adult cough syrup are being recalled nationwide due to a risk of microbial contamination. The manufacturer says the contamination could lead to deadly infections for at-risk people, though most users are unlikely to experience a serious health problem. The recalled bottles have expiration dates of October, May, and September 2025 and June 2026. And the average American will spend 12 years looking at a smartphone over their lifetime. This according to a new report by Harmony Healthcare IT. The survey found the average person spends 4 hours and 37 minutes on their phone each day. About half admit scrolling on their phones without a purpose, otherwise known as zombie scrolling. And those are some of the week's top consumer stories. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, coming up on News 8, the U.S. is saying they have destroyed another anti-ship in the Red Sea. The latest from Washington on the crisis happening in Gaza.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. We're probably feeling like zombies in the low clouds and fog that we've had to put up with this week. When are we going to finally see some of that sunshine? I'll try to answer that with my 8-day forecast after the break.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward. Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Do you have a knack for socializing and a love to create connections with those around you? Are you passionate about growth and building meaningful relationships in your community? Apply online now to join our award-winning sales team at News 8 Now and Phase 3 Digital to take your next step with your area's local source in news, content, and digital marketing. A drive to create and learn new skills will serve your community as you develop and implement strategies to grow local businesses. If you're social, outgoing, and love your community, head over to morganmurphymedia.com/careers.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Now to the Middle East today. The U.S. military said it destroyed another anti-ship missile used by Houthi rebels in Yemen. An oil tanker in the Red Sea was hit and caught fire on Friday. The last flames were extinguished today. Also, intense fighting is reported in Gaza, where the Israeli army is targeting the militant group Hamas. CBS's Charlie Diagato was embedded with Israeli troops in Gaza and filed this report.
We crossed into southern Gaza with the soldiers of the 55th Brigade 98th Paratroopers Division, known as the Tip of the Spear Brigade. They've been fighting against Hamas since early December. Across a short stretch of open farmland, we come to a stop.
We're just a few hundred yards into Gaza itself, and we cross through the very same breach in the fence that Hamas militants punched through in order to launch their attacks that day.
From this very spot, we were shown the entrance to a shaft this close to the border, connecting to Gaza's extensive tunnel system that runs for more than 450 miles. Troops say this opening allowed Hamas explosives teams to reach and breach the border fence undetected. A soldier kept his rifle aimed at the tunnel just in case. We drove deeper into the territory toward the besieged city of Khan Yunis. Through upscale neighborhoods, hardly a building left untouched, most of them leveled by weeks of Israeli bombardment. The sound of gunfire and explosions in the distance, some not so distant.
This is, or was, an elementary school on the outskirts of Khan Yunis. It's now an Israeli military headquarters, and soldiers say they had to fight their way in to capture it, and you can see the scars of that battle everywhere.
Lieutenant Colonel Anchi took part in the gun battle.
They were firing from this school.
From within schools, from within courtyards, from shafts and underground facilities.
You were injured?
Correct, yeah.
What happened?
I got a bullet in my arm. Came in and out.
The 55th Brigade, seen here in recent fighting, has helped encircle Khan Yunis. Yet Hamas leaders and more than 130 hostages have eluded them. Driving back through the destruction, it's clear their mission is not just about taking over territory above ground, but flushing out what might be lurking below. Charlie D'Agata, CBS News, on the outskirts of Khan Yunis, inside Gaza.
Well, now it's time to send it over to First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl. Bill, when can we expect to see temperatures kind of increase throughout the Coulee region?
Well, temperatures are going to stay above average. Of course, the big question probably, when are we going to see that sunshine? There is an outside chance we could see some later tomorrow. Fingers, toes, and everything else crossed for that for sure. Let's head outside through CityCam, where we are still socked underneath the cloud cover and some patchy fog as well. That's been the trend all week long. We've had the milder temperatures in the 30s, but with that has come clouds, fog, rain and drizzle at times, some snow showers at times as well, but temperatures, again, well above average with that high of 37. Overnight low of 33. Averages are 28 and 10. Records 54 for the high, 25 below the record low. No measurable rain or snow today. And for the month, we are a little bit above average, 0.07 inches for liquid. Snowfall for the month, 2.6 inches above average. For the snow season, running about 7.5 inches below average. 34 degrees at the airport and downtown at the station with the low clouds, some patchy fog as well. Winds out of the north-northwest at 9, causing a slight wind chill of 27. You can see temperatures, or I should say visibility across the board, generally in the couple mile range, a little bit lower in Viroqua, 1.7 miles there. Thickest fog over to the south and west here. Preston down through portions of northeastern Iowa. And that's where a dense fog advisory is in effect for the overnight and into our Sunday morning, running through about 10 o'clock in the morning. It does include Fillmore County in the News 8 viewing area. Otherwise, temperatures across the upper Midwest are generally in the 30s, low to mid 30s, including 34 in La Crosse and Minneapolis, 32 down in Des Moines. Most of our neck of the woods between about 30 and 35 degrees. Winds out of the north at about 5 to 10, so not overly strong, but enough to create some slight wind chills in the upper 20s in many spots. Now, we have plenty of clouds still in play. Notice the clearing line not too far to our west, stretching from west of Duluth and north and west of the Twin Cities, but it's just not making any progress eastward as one storm system tracks up the Ohio Valley, another one impacting the Pacific Northwest, but high pressure in control for much of the country. We're going to stay underneath the low clouds, patchy fog overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Again, later tomorrow, that's when we have that chance for some partial clearing. Probably won't last all that long before it perhaps fills back in with some low clouds and patchy fog tomorrow night as well. Watching a little disturbance late Monday could spread some light rain or snow showers across parts of the area. Zone forecast showing temperatures tomorrow generally in the mid-30s, very similar to what we've seen all week. In fact, most spots will see highs between about 33 and 38 degrees, so above average. Our average high this time of year is only 28. 32 tonight, clouds with areas of fog. Again, those well above average temperatures. 36 tomorrow, clouds and patchy fog in the morning. Maybe some peaks of sun late in the day before it sets. Mainly dry over the next 8 days. Slight chance of light rain or snow showers late Monday or Monday night. Otherwise, staying dry and mild through next weekend, which of course includes Groundhog Day on Friday. Michael, back to you.
Thanks, Bill. Well, coming up in sports, a basketball battle over at Mitchell Hall. The UWL men's basketball team taking on 11th ranked UW Platteville. Kate Overton has the highlights after the break.
Escape the chaos of everyday life and experience true relaxation and improved health at Revive Wellness Spa. Unlike any spa in the area, Revive Wellness Spa is your first choice for self-care. Our services include red light therapy, meditation pod, an infrared sauna, a float tank, and so much more. Call or book online today and receive up to 60% off your first service. Don't forget to ask about our detox specials.
Here's our problem. Without the hearing aids in, she can't hear the low frequencies, so she doesn't hear me. I don't hear the high frequencies, so I don't hear her. It was a perfect setup, but we had to interrupt it. We had time, and we were coming down Main Street, and I turned in.
It's not like you're going to strangers. It's kind of family-ish. To come here, you feel like you belong with them. I just think it's very comforting that they're a family business.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Hunting for rustic this season? Set your sights on Western Wisconsin's premier cabin store. Browse real wood selections of aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialties like walnut and maple burl. Shop dining sets, bars, coffee tables, end tables, and one-of-a-kind epoxy pieces. Accessorize with a huge selection of rugs and lamps. Customize cabin upholstery from Bestcraft and rockers, chairs, and easy sofas. Visit our bed shed and outfit your cabin with sets in king, queen, full, and twin. Case pieces and bunk beds to match. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Hey, Dominic here to ask, do you love salt but need to cut back on all that sodium? Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing is the answer, and it's recommended by doctors and dietitians for those on low sodium diets. It tastes like regular salt but with so much less sodium. Use it just like your table salt. Great on corn on the cob, tomatoes, watermelon, and yeah, you could even use it on French fries and everything else you love to salt. Be sure to get your Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing and 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Get out of here.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. We've got a big day of some college hoops. The UWL men's basketball team squaring off with the 11th ranked Platteville right here in La Crosse. Now the Eagles are riding a 3-game win streak with their last loss coming to who? The Pioneers earlier this month. Let's go to Mitchell Hall. Eagles trying to get their 6th conference win of the season. But the Pioneers are tough. On the inbounds, Brad Neese goes back to Logan Pearson for the corner 3. That falls, Platteville up early. Eagles putting up a fight. Sam Grieger finds Chris Green all alone. 3 ball is good. Eagles right back in it. Then it's Green again, this time driving to the hoop, off the glass, plus the foul. UWL within 2. And later the Eagles get hot from deep. Green over to Torn Hanna. That's good. A little bit later, Will Furham over to Grieger. How about another one? He sinks it. UWL takes the lead. But Platteville showing why they're ranked number 11. They would go on to win this one 80-79. to 77. UWL women's team trying to keep their momentum going after a big upset win over 4th-ranked Whitewater, and the Eagles dominated, getting their revenge from earlier in the year in a big way, 79-64 over Platteville. All right, over at Viterbo, the V-Hawks taking on Dickinson State Blue Hawks this afternoon. V-Hawks came out swinging. Nick Malovra in the paint, through the contact, and good for 2. V-Hawks strike first. Later, V-Hawks in transition, and they find the big man, Jack Monis. He knocks down the little jumper. Viterbo up 4. And then Malovra would take over. First, he goes off the glass for an easy 2, then dribbles, drives, finds his spot at the free throw line, and he wasn't done. How about one from deep? That's cash. Viterbo getting their 2nd straight win in a close one, 64-62. The Viterbo women's team also at home, same matchup against Dickinson State. Second half action, V-Hawks, they find Nicole Johnson. She goes off the glass, Viterbo in front. Later, V-Hawks are running away with it. It's Johnson again, this time from beyond the arc. That's cash. She's loving it. Then Emma Wagner wanting in on the action. She lets it fly from deep. That's good for more, and they weren't done. Third quarter coming to an end. Nora Tucker at the buzzer sinks it. The Bangor grad has her team fired up. The V-Hawks would run away with this one, 66-44. All right, we had a packed house over at West Salem High School as the Panthers hosting the Bangor Cardinals. Late in the first half, Bangor's Anna Frank pokes the ball loose. Then check this out. In transition, pull up 3, nails it. We're all tied up. First half coming to a close. Panthers need to get a shot up. Niemeyer over to Sydney Quick at the buzzer. That's cash. West Salem with a 5-point lead at the break. In the second half, Quick picking up where she left off. Knocks down another 3. Panthers up big. Frank doing her best to keep the Cardinals in it. The sharpshooter knocks down another 3, but the Panthers just had too much in this one. Niemeyer gets a couple of friendly bounces here. The Panthers get the win, 78-55. And the boys team followed that one up. West Salem would win that one as well, 93-55. All right, to the NBA, Bucks taking on the Pelicans. Last game before Doc Rivers shows up, and the team looking good. Lillard getting started early. He connects from deep. Bucks in front. Later in the first, Dame on the pick and roll. Pull up 3. That's good for another one. Milwaukee now up 8. Jump ahead to the second half, and Giannis wants in on the 3-point action. That one connects. Bucks win big, 141-117. Doc Rivers to make his coaching debut on Monday. Timberwolves down in San Antonio, and check this out. When you've got a bat problem, you've got to call in the mascot to get rid of it. Someone needs to look into this. He's already got the net ready. He's dressed up as Batman. Something just seems a little fishy there. Spurs, not only with a bat problem, they've also got an ant problem. Anthony Edwards, a huge putback slam. That has the team fired up, but Minnesota would drop this one, 113-112. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, when you spend $4.99 or more, pay nothing down, nothing for interest, nothing for sales tax, and nothing for shipping on brands like Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. The Something for Nothing sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Get in a Jeep today at Pischke Motors in La Crosse or Pischke Motors in West Salem.
Start something new this winter with Jeep. Stop by today and get 12% off MSRP on a new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the official vehicle of winter. The Grand Cherokee is ready for your next adventure and is a modern icon of style and strength with the power and confidence you know Jeep provides. Stop in now because this offer ends January 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Jeep.
Sleep your best sleep on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express. It's the world's premier support system. Plus, get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Sleep first class on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express.
While the warmer weather may be feeling a little nice for most of us, it's not the greatest conditions for those hitting the rink, like those participating in the U.S. Pond Hockey Championship. Yuba Ali has more out of Minneapolis.
From across the world.
This is the Belgian guys. You guys are the Belgian guys? Yeah. It sucks, man.
And across the United States. These players came from all over to the land of 10,000 lakes.
It looks really soupy out there.
To hit the ice at Lake Nokomis. Instead, they got puddles and this impromptu pity party.
This is not what I was expecting for Minneapolis in January.
Blake Wolanin and Jordan Shepard flew in today to compete for the first time with their team of Frontier Airlines pilots.
Woke up 5 minutes later, got the email that they canceled the tournament, so it was a little upsetting.
But when it comes to outdoor activities, there's one variable you can't control.
Mother Nature. She can turn on you in a heartbeat, or she can be kind to you.
Event manager Jesse Deloret says this winter season has been one for the books. With a cold spell last week, opening weekend was a hockey player's dream.
It was black ice. It was beautiful. It's some of the best ice we've ever had.
And now, anything but.
It's not safe for playing hockey, that's for sure.
From Minneapolis to Golden Valley, warm weather turned this rink into a pond. And the city says they're calling it. They're done for the season, leaving a lot of skaters hoping for one thing.
Let's get some cold.
We'll be right back after this break with a final check of your forecast.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. It all started with steel chainsaws 55 years ago. Wood Sales is now one of the largest family-owned and operated outdoor power equipment dealers in the Coulee region. We feature a large selection of products and services. Find Steel, Cub Cadet, Altos, Rambo e-bikes, Coyote tractors and implements, Valley forestry equipment, Central wood boilers, Green Mountain pellet grills. Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family-owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
Celebrate the new year in style with your home improvement company. Make 2024 the year that your dream bathroom becomes a reality. Enjoy up to 40% off your entire bathroom project installed in 1 day or less. And enjoy zero interest, zero payments, and zero down until 2025. Our certified professionals will ensure a worry-free installation backed by material and labor warranties. Hurry, this offer ends soon. Call now to schedule your free consultation. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Planning a home renovation? Save money on demolition and disposal fees by contacting Habitat for Humanity's Reclaim Program. Habitat will remove your cabinets, flooring, windows, appliances, and more for free. Habitat sells reclaimed material at the ReStore rather than sending it to a landfill. To schedule your free reclaim service, go to habitatlacrosse.org/reclaim.
No matter your level of comfort with technology, our secure website allows for worry-free transactions. Whether at your computer or in the palm of your hand, our mobile app lets you manage your account on the go. For over 120 years, Union State Bank has provided our customers and community with quality financial services. We're here for you and welcome you to bank with us.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value.
And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Senior Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Senior Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
And temperatures well above average. We only dipped to 32 in the Cross. Our average low is 10. A little hiccup. Might see some partial sunshine later tomorrow before it sets in the evening. Then a little hiccup with those light rain and snow showers Monday evening into early Tuesday. I think the best chance for widespread sun will be mid to later parts of next week with highs in the upper 30s to lower 40s.
All right, real quick, picks for tomorrow?
I'm liking Lions and Chiefs.
All right, I got Lions and Chiefs as well. All right.
Let's go. Well, we want to thank you so much for watching. We'll see you